Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the lecture of class 12, today I will teach you how to solve the question based on the equivalence relation and equivalence class. So today my topic is questions based on questions. Today I will do questions based on equivalence relation, equivalence relation and equivalence class. What is equivalence class and how we can find the equivalence class? Very easy to find equivalence class. So I will start the board questions of equivalence set, equivalence relation and equivalence class. I will write only those questions which comes in CBSE exam. Okay, I will explain that question. The definition I have explained earlier in my previous lecture. Today I will do the question on the equivalence relation. How to solve the questions on equivalence relation. So today my first question is that comes in CBSE exam 2010 and 18. Two times it comes in board exam. The question is show that the relation R on the set A, capital A, that is equals to x belongs to integers and x lies between 0 to 12, given by R is equals to the relation that is equals to A comma B. A minus B is multiple of 4 is an equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. Find the set of all elements related to 1, that is equivalence class 1, that is equivalence class 1. So how we can find the equivalence class and how we can show the equivalence relation by using this question. This question is from NCERT and it comes in two time board exams, 2010 and 2018. Now come to the solution. We have R that is equals to A comma B. A minus B is multiple of 4. It is given to you. First of all, for the equivalence we have to take first relation, that is reflexive. You all know A minus A mod is equals to 0. Is it right? A minus A, and 0 is multiple of every number, that is 0 is multiple of 4. This implies A comma A belongs to R, because when A minus B is there, the AB belongs to R. If we have A minus A, that means AA belongs to R. That means R is reflexive. Okay, so this is reflexive. Now come to the symmetric. Second property, second definition which you have to prove for equivalence relation, that is symmetric. A comma B belongs to R. Okay, this implies A minus B is multiple of 4, that is 4 lambda. Multiple of 4 means 4 lambda, that is multiple of 4. If I want to to take negative like this. Can we take? Yes. Now it become b minus a is equals to 4 lambda. This implies b comma a belongs to R, and this implies R is symmetric. So this is the way to solve the second property, that is symmetric. Second definition, that is symmetric. Now for the equivalence relation we have the third property, that is transitive. You have to prove the relation for transitive. That is how to prove? I will do the question for transitive. Transitive, in a transitive relation we have to show the result for first and third. Okay, that should be applicable for the first and third if three elements are given to you. Okay, to come to the transitive property, that is transitive definition. Transitive, for transitive a comma b belongs to R. That means a minus b is equals to 4 lambda. That is for multiple of 4. B comma c belongs to R. This implies b minus c modulus is 4 lambda. When we eliminate this modulus, so it comes into plus minus 4 lambda. And when we eliminate this, it will also come into plus minus 4 lambda. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. We have to add 1 plus 2 to make the third result. What is that? A minus b plus b minus c is equals to plus minus 4 lambda plus minus 4 lambda. That means b and b will cancel. A minus c is equals to plus minus 4 lambda. Lambda addition, by taking addition of 2 lambda, that is again a lambda. So we can write it as is a multiple of 4. Multiple of 4. That means a minus c is multiple of 4. Is multiple of 4. That means a comma c belongs to R. By using this, we comes at the result a and c. AC belongs to R, that is R is transitive. If R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then R is a equivalence. R is in equivalence relation. So we have to write that line that have half marks in a board exam. So you should not forget that line. What is that line? R is reflexive. R is, likho, because R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. This implies R is an equivalence relation. Okay, equivalence relation, right? Now, equivalence class. The next part of this question is equivalence class. You have to find the equivalence class. How we can find? You have to find the class by using the 1 number. That means you have to take x comma 1. 1 belongs to R. That means x minus 1 is a multiple of 4. Right? Multiple of 4. That means if x minus 1 is there, that should come out to be 0, 4, then 4 2s are 8, up to 12. We have a limit from 0 to 12. 8, then 4 4s are 6, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. So these are the only 4 numbers. So how we can find out? X, when you equate it to 0, it will equals to 1. When you equate it to 4, it will equals to 5. When you equate it to the 8, it comes 9. But 13 should not be there because we have a limit of this interval 0 to 12. That means equivalence class is that is 1, 5, 9. So this is the way to find the equivalence class and equivalence relation. Okay, now come to the second question of your CBSE board exam. So I will write that question that is different. This is a very simple question, but that is present in the ordered pair. So how we can find, how we can solve that question, and there we have to find out the equivalence class also. Okay. The set is given to you. What is that set and what is the statement of that question? I will write it into the short form. Okay. The question is that is from your NCERT exemplar, CBSE exam, and it comes into 2014. Let A, that is given to 1, 2, 3, so on 9, up to 9 it is given, and be a relation, R is relation on A cross A, given by that is A comma B related to C comma D if A plus D is equals to B plus C for all AB and CD belongs to A cross A. Okay, so we have A cross A. Show that R is equivalence relation. Okay, and obtain the equivalence class and obtain the equivalence class that is equals to 2, 5. It comes in board exam in 2014. So very easy question. How to prove? Our main focus is on this and this. Okay, we have to mold our question according to this only. So when we start the questions, we have AB related to CD if A plus D is equals to B plus C. Means A plus D, the sum of these two is equals to the sum of these two. Okay, so first of all, do the work on reflexive. How we can solve the question on reflexive? I want to show AB related to AB. So A plus B is equals to B plus A. Is it right? Yes, is it right? If AB related to AB, I can say that the sum of these two equals to the sum of these two. Yes, both are equal. That means AB related to AB. And R is reflexive. Okay, the same related to the same, that makes the relation reflexive. Now come to the symmetric relation. How we can find, how we can solve it for the symmetric relation? For symmetric relation, we have to prove it for the two terms, two ordered pair. How we can prove it? First, symmetric. For symmetric, AB related to CD. This implies A plus D equals to B plus C. I have done the inverse type. We have to prove CD related to AB. That means we need to prove C plus B is equals to D plus A. We need to prove this. That means I have same terms. I will take the B plus C on the left hand side and A plus D on the right hand side. Okay. According to this, I will interchange the term C plus B is equals to D plus A. Can we write? Yes, because there is addition sign, we can interchange the terms. Now I will write, because if this possible, we can write this term. We can write this term, that is CD related to AB. This implies R is symmetric. Okay. AB related to CD and we reach at CD related to AB. That means R is symmetric. So this is the way to prove the symmetric relation. Now come to the third, that is transitive relation. What is that relation? How to prove transitive? Very easy. We need to keep in our mind what we have to show, what we have to prove, that we have written on the rough side of the paper. First, transitive. In a board exam, transitive take 2 marks as compared to reflexive and symmetric. Okay, so transitive. In the marking scheme, to prove the transitive relation, there is more marks as compared to reflexive and symmetric. Transitive, AB related to CD and CD related to EF. We need to prove AB related to EF, right? If I want to prove AB related to EF, that means we need to prove A plus D is equals to A plus F is equals to B plus E. So this result I will remain in my mind, I will keep in my mind that we have to prove this. If I reach at this result, I will write the same term. Okay, okay, come to the question. This means A plus D is equals to B plus C. This is equation number 1. This is C plus F is equals to D plus E. This is equation number 2. I will write 1 plus 2. What will happen? A plus D. Left will be added to left. C plus F is equals to B plus C plus D plus E. Okay, left is added to left and right is added to right. What is cancelled? D and D will cancel. C and C will cancel. We have A plus F is equals to B plus E. Yes, we reach at this result. Now we can write it as A B related to E F. So this means R is transitive. In the transitive we need to prove it. Okay. So there is one operation which is applied in this. Either it is in this transitive relation, either it is addition, either it is multiplication, either it is division. So we need to apply one operation to prove this. Okay. So now come to the equivalence class. That is also very important and very simple. Equivalence class. If it is not told to you, the students feel difficulty in finding the equivalence class. So how we can finding the equivalence class? Very easy. In a equivalence class we have 2 and 5 which is given as a ordered pair. The equivalence classes, we need to find equivalence class. We will work at equivalence class. XY related to 2, 5. If XY related to 2, 5, we will write X plus 5 is equals to Y plus 2. We need to find X is equals to, I will take this 2 on the left hand side, it will equals to 3. Now the equivalence class. Equivalence class is very simple. We choose the number from 1 to 9 only. It is given in the question. The equivalence class is equals to, first if I substitute 1 plus 3, y, at y place there is a 4. If I substitute 2 in place of x, that is 5. Okay. If I substitute 3 and 3, 6. If I substitute 4 and 3, 7. If I substitute 5 and 3, 8. If I substitute 6 and 3, 9. Okay, only 9 numbers. When I substitute 1 or 3, 4, 2 or 3, 5, 3 or 3, 6, 4 or 3, 7, 5 or 3, 8, 6 or 3, 9. So this is the equivalence class for 2 and 5. So this is the way to find the equivalence class. Okay. Now one small question which comes in CBSE exam this year also. That is, how to find the equivalence class. I will only write the equivalence class question. how to write the equivalence class. Only there is 1 or 2 marks question which is based on the equivalence class. What is that question? Question is very simple from your NCERT example problem. The question is, R is an equivalence relation. It comes in 2014 also. Let R be equivalence relation in the set that is represented by A is equals to 1 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, given by R is A comma B and 2 divides A minus B. 2 divides A minus B, right? Write the equivalence class. Write the equivalence class of 0. Very simple question. How to find this equivalence class? It is given that it is equivalence relation. Only equivalence relation has the equivalence class. So it is given that it is equivalence relation. So how to find equivalence class? We have relation R, that is A comma B, and 2 divides A minus B, right? A minus B. We need to put, now we have x comma 0. That means x that is related to R, because we have to find the equivalence class of 0. That means 2 divides x minus 0. Which terms, which out of these two, which term we have to substitute and that divides 2? That is x. If I write, if in place of x, if I substitute 0, then 0 minus 0 divides 0. 0, 2 divides 0. If I substitute 2, 2 minus 0, that is 2. 2 divides x minus 0. When I substitute 4, the 4 minus 0 is again divisible by 2. So this is the equivalence class. Okay, the equivalence, these are the number of x, so we can write it as equivalence class is equals to 0, 2 and 4. So this is the way to find the equivalence class. How to find the equivalence class? We can write it as 0 is equals to 0, 2, 5. So this is the way to find the equivalence relation and equivalence class. The questions are very easy. There are so many questions of equivalence class. Extra question from NCERT. You can take the question from NCERT example. Do the question of equivalence class and equivalence relation. Thank you.